Okay, so I know not everyone feels this way, but I love my period. I feel like when it comes, it's like all systems are go, green light. I actually enjoy it. But a couple years ago, one of my cycles, my entire cycle, was like 25 days. And I was like, okay, that's kind of short. And then a couple cycles after that, it was 21 days. And I was like, okay, this is abnormal and I'm gonna go see a doctor. So when I went to the doctor, they were like, okay, well, tell me about your stress levels. And I was like, yeah, I'm stressed. Everybody's stressed. I'm a freaking 30-year-old living in LA. Of course I'm stressed. And they're like, okay, well, tell me how much coffee you're drinking every day. And at the time, I was literally drinking anywhere from like 4 to 5 cups of coffee a day. Because I started drinking coffee when I was like 14 years old. I would get an upside down caramel macchiato at Starbucks. So anyway, my doctor was like, hey, maybe you should like cut back on the coffee. And I was like, okay. So for a month, I gave up coffee, but I was looking for lower caffeine drinks like matcha or functional mushroom beverages or stuff like that. And that's when I started drinking Earthy regularly. Earthy is like caffeinated hot chocolate. It's got cacao and then lion's mane cordyceps in it, and the caffeine comes from a tea leaf. It's called the Guayusa leaf, which is kind of similar to yerba mate. But the first thing I noticed in drinking Earthy was that, you know, when you drink a lot of coffee, you feel like there's a boulder on your chest and you feel really anxious, or like almost like your like teeth are chattering and you're just too big for your body. Earthy was a much smoother, calmer caffeine source. And y'all, I haven't had a cup of coffee in like a year and a half. But I know you see a lot of these videos and you're like, yeah, but do you actually drink it? So here, this is my receipts. These are all my empty bags, recent empty bags of Earthy. I drink it every morning instead of coffee, and then I drink it in the afternoon before I go run or work out. Now, I can't claim that drinking Earthy is the only thing that makes me live a stress-free life. Like, I also meditate and I exercise and I try to be more mindful, but my period is regular again. And I feel like it's because the caffeine in Earthy doesn't jolt me up like the caffeine in coffee. So if you're looking for that, just like reducing the amount of stressors in your life, I would invite you to try swapping out coffee for Earthy, even like a couple times a week, and just see how you feel. It tastes delicious, it's all organic, and it personally makes me feel a lot better than when I'm drinking coffee. So encourage you to do the same.